welcome, greetings. Hi, I'm Leela, and this is Art Therapy, otherwise known as how to become a awesome movie director for your videos. Right. Yeah, it's not that, but we do learn a lot of cool things here about how to make our music videos more special, how to make our graphics more special, how to use regular old tools and cheap stuff to be extra special and awesome, and also to hang out here with my cat. Awesome. Let's give the kitty a little treat. And I'm going to say hello to ye. Uh-oh. No sound. No sound? Anyone? Is there no sound? Put a 1 in the chat if there's sound. Sweet. Very good. Haha, it's Doug's problem. Sweet. All right. I'm going to say hello real quick with my facey face. I know, I'm sorry, Sunshine Archer, I'm stealing facey face. But it works. Bad face day as always. Hi, it is Thomas Christ, the Legend of Lynx, the magical mod. Dave Bops. Doug Kidder, my height club buddy. And Heathen Granny. Graphics design today. Wow. Hey, it's Lewis Cook. Hello. I popped your live stream on yesterday, but then I had to leave. But I gave you a view. Sorry that I wasn't able to stick around and type. When you go to Lewis Cook's, you got to type. You don't talk. Anyway, let's get into my iPad screen, and we'll get to work doing really cool stuff. Let me get rid of this. So one of the things we're going to look at today is this BeatCut by Olcay. Jay did a full tutorial on it yesterday. It's going to be so cool. It's really a cool app. I loved it so much I bought it like right away. I never take naps, silly. Yeah, so I bought it right away because I thought, oh, what more fun could we have today doing this, right? So let's hurry up and get into my iPad and let's give this a look. We're also going to be looking at things like, let's see. I like Superimpose V. I'm using LumaFusion, because these are places where you can find stock footage. And then there is the kind of InShot. InShot has some fun little bits and pieces. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a couple of weirdified clips. We're going to dump them into BeatCut, and then we're going to even more mess with them. Anyway, time to put my old lady glasses on. Right? Who started wearing glasses? I didn't wear glasses until I was in my late 50s, so whatevs, right? All right, let's go. We're in. Oh, she's giving me the tap, the paw. The paw is in. All right, here we are. Let's go. If we want to find, we'll do two things. First, we're going to go into Superimpose V. Come on, where's my screen? Or where's my typewriter? Oh, this drives me nuts. Why does it always do this? There we go. Woohoo! Back to my front screen. Whoa! Ugh, I hate this. Anyway. There we go. All right, now I can type. Ha! I don't know what it is. Like, I use an external keyboard quite a bit, so it's interesting how the new iOS, and I have not upgraded to the new, like to the point one or whatever, but I've noticed that I have a problem getting my keyboard to pop back up after I've been using the external keyboard. That's just something I'm telling you so that you'll have an idea what's going on. Let's go superimpose V. So this is a free video editor, and it's got a subscription, but you don't need it. I've never even touched it or looked at it. So let's grab some stock, because stock footage is what we're doing today. We'll find some stock video. Let's find something that we can do weird stuff with, maybe. Ooh, is this one a... Oh, I like this. All right, let's go. Uh-oh. So we have to format. Let's change our format because I want to have 16 by 9 this way. 9 times 19, 9 by 16, 16 by 9. Where's that? There it is. All right, see? And now you can, when you look at this, you'll see that you can actually move it. So let's move it so that we see this. So here's what, this is already a first trick, right? Hey, Gary Hubbs is here. This is just like a trick that you can use without even trying. Take a vertical video and put it horizontal, and then you then zoom in on just part of it. See, so other people would be seeing this full vertical video, but you've only got just these, right? And now that looks kind of cool. So that we might be able to do something very, very neat with that. But let's alter our footage first before we export it. Right on. What do we do? So the way to get this video crazed up is to make sure it's set, right? Then we're going to go effects. And first we'll try preset effects. So there's all these different colors. So you could make it black and white if that thrilled you, or you could change out the color scheme to make it wilder or more bright or more blue or more red or more saturated, whatever. And sometimes there's even, but I'm not going to use any. I'm just showing them to you, right? Actually, oh yes, let's actually use this purple. I like this purple. I like the purple. Like in the purple. I don't know why people like 4:3 either. All right, so next we've got motion. We're not going to want to use any of these because they're a little bit eh. So here's some color things. We'll skip those. There's like a chroma zoom. Yeah, look at that. Now you've got all this wildness going on. Or zoom blur. It's just shaking all over the place. Tilt shift. Oh, tilt shift. Tilt shift left. Whoa, tilt shift right. Tilt shift left. Oh, wow. Yes, let's use that. Liking it. So then you click in that. So now we'll pick one from our other thing, add effect. So there's two sides. There's the preset effects, and then there's the video effects. They're different. You can do things like try a color map. Now when we play it, I suggest, I think we have minutes. So let's do some automation in here. So automation, we're going to start here. Here's where our stuff starts. And then we'll move it down. We'll move it over here. Let's mess up the color map. There we go. And then we'll move it some more. We'll add another little dot. we'll move the opacity and the color map over here. Look at that. Wild. All right, moving it again. We'll pop that in there. We'll change our phase. We'll change our offset. We'll change our opacity. Now we're going to bring the offset way back up. And now look at that. It's like green. Bring the opacity up. That's fun. Here we bring the offset back down. Bring that opacity up. Now we're going to do this one last thing here. And to show you something, here we go. If you tap on this little caret right here, it takes you to the end of your clip. When you're in superimpose, 16 by 9, I like what Gary says. 16 by 9 is still relatively new compared to 4 by 3 and other ratios, which are based on paper sizes and proportions. So we used to be based on paper, and now we're based on digital. Gotcha. Carol, MGA 993. Welcome to the party. All right. So now we're going to hit this. We're going to phase it way up. Going to offset it back over here. We're going to bring the opacity all the way up. And now we've got this whole color map going on. So let's look. Let's let it play. Now you've got the colors shifting and shifting as you go through. How cool does that look? It looks awesome. Woohoo! And watch the little, since you're here, you can see the little sliders moving all over the place. See, there we go. Hey, Brad Example, what's up? Let's take our effects down. Let's add one more effect for fun. See if we can find something that will make everything work. Distort. Waves. Let's see, does it wave now? Yeah, it gives that kind of, so now it's tilt shifted, gradient blurred, color mapped, and waved. Nice. Everything changed. Everything changed. All right, so I say we've already done enough to this piece of junk. Waha! So let's export it. We're going to do 1080p. Everything's going to be in 1080p because that is actually the standard for BeatCut. All right, so save. Right on. Time lapses are fun because they give you, because you can really jump around with them. All right. Now, let's go into LumaFusion really quick, and we're just going to quickly find a piece of stock footage. We're going to mess with it a little bit, and then we're going to, oops, that's something I need to finish I need to finish it tonight for tomorrow's You Rock show. By the way, you guys, You Rock is tomorrow, so if you need to get something in, I'm assuming you need to get it in today. For some reason, I can't get myself into my own. There it is. I can post a comment. Here, let's this is your You Rock. This is how you sign up for You Rock. Haha. Anyway, so we're going to type in a project name. It's going to be stock stock market. Haha. Just like... And now it's created. Boom. All right, let's go in and see the way you find your stuff here is you do story blocks. So we're going in here. We're going to go story blocks. I'm going to find a piece of stock footage, a fun piece of stock footage. Right? There's no You Rock Without Thomas. You guys are so right. Thomas is the bomb. Let's search time lapse because fun. Time lapse. Woo. Time lapses are fun. What's... Ooh. Oh, wow. This is kind of neat. Let's throw that in there. That looks like it's just a photo. Let's get rid of that. What is up with this? Now you have to actually... There's photos in here, and you have to scroll down. Lumafusion, if you're listening, and I'm sure you're not, you need to make it... You need to be able to exclude... Or if someone in here knows how to do this, you need to be able to exclude things from your searches. I don't want photographs. I don't want sounds. I want videos only. None of these look like like they do anything. Ah, here we go. See? Now you can start seeing, and I'll show you right here. You can look right here underneath to the left. It has a time. And it doesn't have it if it's not a video. Let's go right here. There we go. This is what I want. All right, this is fun. It's going to take a second to hop in. What do the 3 dots in the circle do? Well, let's tap on it. Tap on the 3 dots. It will say rename clip, edit notes, select clips in timeline, add to cached media, import media, find selected clip in library. Right. All right, so now we've got this. Let's play that. See, we can do some fun stuff with this. You could make it slower, you could make it faster. There's all kinds of things, but let's go in and we're going to search over in visual effects, which is far to the right, color presets over here. So we can make a dark contrast. Ooh, look at this. Invert. Let's invert the colors. Oh, wow, that looks nice. And then you can absolutely, we could do something very similar here by putting in this. And then you move it up here and you add another point. And maybe you take down your brightness. Then maybe you come over here and you add another point, which is right there. And then you turn up the red and down the green and up the blue. So it just looks different, right? Move it out here. We'll grab another one. Gamma. Move the gamma really down, so make it dark. Throw this in there again. Turn the brightness up. Turn the contrast up. Turn the saturation up. And then go to the end, which here is right there. So you add one more of these. You maybe take the saturation all the way down. Oh, wow. That's nuts. Right on. So see, we just used the colors. Now let's play it. So you've already got it's just a little bit different. It's not super different, but it's enough to add some vibe to your work. Let's keep on, let's search for a couple more of these things. There's your colors. There is whatever we call these, LUTs, user LUTs. We don't need one of those. We have blurs, boxes, light work. Like thermal would be fun. Or you could comic mix it. Now what happens? Ooh, this comic mix is fun. I've got an idea. Let's take it back to the beginning. We're going to pop in one of these. We're going to leave it at all the way blended, and then we're going to hit out. We're going to go again. We're going to take the blend down. Keep going. Add another point. Take the blend up some more. Here we go. Another point. The blend all the way up. Take the next point. Bring it back down. Go to the end. So have it, yep, about 31%. Yes, LumaFusion has Storyblocks clips for a monthly or yearly fee. All right, let's watch this. I like it. Nice. Right on. Yes, Superimpose V has clips that are free, but a little bit more limited. Also, one thing to know about Superimpose V is that you have Pexels and Unsplash. They have two sets. All right, let's go back. Let's export this puppy. All right, here you go. Share and export. That's the second to the left right-hand thing on there. Let's go movie. Let's go photos. Let's not do 4K because no need. The highest in my thing is actually 1080. So, but of course you can make it 4K yourself. Writing movie, here it goes. YouTube has lots of stuff to screen record too. Absolutely, Gary. There's tons of places to find. As a matter of fact, Lewis in our chat right now has a playlist of stock footage, which I have saved. Thank you very much, by the way, my friend. I'm cold. Right on. So we can go bye-bye LumaFusion. Goodbye Superimpose V. Let's open one more InShot. This one actually, so if you look, there's a yearly pro membership. It's not much at all. It's like, I think it might be $30 for a full year. Hey, thanks a bunch, Thomas, for your wonderful work. All right, let's find something. Materials. We'll look in their materials because they don't have much, but they do have something. Aha, here we go. Tap and hold, authentication in progress. Facial recognition. I like these. These aren't bad as far as that all that goes. Most of them are vertical. But let's try this. All right. Now, yeah, that looks cool. So let's see, what can we do to this puppy? Let's find out. We're in effect. There's regular effect. Now you know that you can actually bring these in. So there's roll, glitch. Let's try glitch. Well, that's cool. Add a little more glitch. I'm gonna want to get rid of the sound. So we've got glitch. Glitch goes this far. I like to turn one effect on while another effect is working. Let's go effect. Glass. Wow, that's fun. Let's go back again, right in here. We'll skip AI effects. They'll probably take a long look. See, guys? And you want to know something? So, see what's happening today with Lewis? We're going in and everybody's discovering him because he's just here, right? And being a good part of the community. He didn't come in and just say, hey everybody, I've got a live stream coming up, or hey everybody, come see my premiere. Nobody wants to hear that. You know what we want? We want you to hang out, and when you have an opportunity, when people give you an opportunity to promote yourself, then do it. But see, Lewis isn't even promoting himself now. All right, ooh, here we go. We'll go 9. So yes, there we go. And to 9. And now again, we're going to go right in before this because we're going to overlap these effects. Numbers. Yes. Aha, this is so fun. Has that guy been in today? You're not a creator, but you're a shower. I mean, that's you stream music and stock footage. It's what you do. But again, you didn't come in here and try to tell us all, try to force us all to go watch you. We like that. And notice that you were discovered anyway. Let's see, flash drip. There we go. All right. Now we've got a full thing. Let's go. Let's make sure we don't have any. Right on. How fun is this? I'm going to do one more thing with my footage before we jump into BeatCut and play for the rest of the time in BeatCut. Right on. We're going to go in here, and then we're going to go volume, and then we're going to get rid of all of it. Nice. So now we export. The resolution is 1080, and we're in. Woohoo! All right. One more thing, fractalizer. Actually, that's not true. 2 more things. Wait, no. Fractalizer. We'll fractalize one video. Let's fractalize this and use it. And we're just going to make one fractal thing. Wow, that's cool. That looks wicked. Let's use that now. So you hold down on this action button. Whoops. La 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 la. Oh, there we go. So I held down on the action button. I don't know why it didn't work at first. And then you've got a record button. So we're just going to have like a little 7-second thing here. Maybe we'll try one more. Also, the Decimate has a friend called something DUVFX. Let's do one more of these. Woohoo! Nice. All right. I've done shows on this, so we're going to get out of here. And let's see. Is it DUVFX? That gives, look at that. Fetching library. Let's use the thing we just used. Ha. Render options. See, I'm not even going to change anything. I'm just going to do this. Boom. And it should just... Whoops. Render... Oh, save. There we go. Render video. I literally did nothing. Hugh Caldwell, guitar, meow to you. And then, of course, there's Jam Cam. It's easy to do these when you're... Yes! Save. See, I love it, and I love how old school this is anyway, so we're going to get rid of that. All right, and Jam Cam. We're going to transform one more piece of software here. Let's use Electro. Greetings, Ed Zielinski. So we're here, make sure we're in 1080, 16:9. Now you tap over here, select video source. Let's go video. Let's grab this one again. I'm going to say no because I don't want to. And then loop when recording. So now we're ready. So we've got all these super cool. So you turn on record. Strobe, hue shift, feedback blender, brighter, brighter, mosh. Remember, I'm holding down feedback blender, mirror scroll off, tunnel, feedback blender, mirror, feedback. Wow, I've got, I'm holding them all down at once, as you can see. All right, end that. Now save. Boom. Now I've got all this crazy stuff. I say, is it time to head on over? I think it is. It's time to head over to BeatCut. And what we're going to do is we're going to hop down right in here to the right, whoops, to our right-hand corner. We're going to tap this folder button. And we're going to press plus and get something new. Do you want to save your current project? Don't save. I was just messing around. Okay, tap to import a clip. Let's use this 32-second clip. Let's make it 9.4 seconds. Add clip. All right, now we'll come in. So now you come into this. There we go. Let's go. New clip. Let's grab that. 14 seconds. Let's add that clip. Let's add a new clip. 25 seconds. We'll add that. Now let's see what's on our things. This appears to be only, let's go back. So one. So what we're doing, if you saw what I did, is I changed it from that clip to this clip. So one now has this clip. And you can change the speed. Let's move the speed down. So trigger means to just play it all the way through. Loop, ping pong. Let's ping pong it. I love that. Ping pong's probably better for a shorter duration. Then you can flip horizontal, flip vertical. Let's enable a transition. Let's use a fade. And make a longer duration. Okay, then 2. We've got the same thing. Let's loop, flip vertical, fade. On 3, we'll use this. Trigger. I used fill. Add enable a fade. Put in a little longer. Audio, we've got all the audio disabled. Go back to the first one. Play like that much of it. We'll turn the speed up. We'll flip it horizontally. So just as you know, I'm just rolling in here and playing different things, you know. At 0, at 13, at super fast. We'll ping pong it. We'll leave it normal. We'll have fades. We're just throwing stuff in here. Making it slower. Let's reverse it. Let's change the fill. Let's enable a long fade. And as you can see right in here, as we're messing around right down here, see how there's little more fades than a downtown barber. That's right. So see, each one has a little, like this has a ping pong mark, this has a reverse mark, this has a trigger mark, this has a loop mark, this has a ping pong mark. 6.93 seconds. Let's ping pong this one. Flip it upside down. Enable a nice short fade. And I'm literally, I mean, you can actually make a lot more, you can do a lot more with this by just simply by planning it out better. I'm just randomly shoving stuff in here. We'll put this one way fast. 4 times 4. We'll ping pong it. Fade them. Going to 10. We'll just leave that one the way it is, only we'll reverse it. 11. Bring the speed way down. And flip it upside down. We'll enable some fades. I'm only going to go to 16. Hey, Art Vandalay, what's up? And we'll take the speed down. We'll reverse it. We'll flip it. 13. I'll leave that one the way it is. 14. Black and white. Negative. Ooh. That looks cool. Well, negative and fill. Wow, that's nuts. And then this last one, we're going to slow down the speed. And reverse. We're enabling the fades. And let's do one more, 16. We're going to find this one. We're going to bring it all like this. We're going to speed it up so it's less duration. We're going to negative it. Going to flip it horizontally. Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. All right, now we're in the pads. So, let's add some music. Let's add a backing track. Let's import an audio file. So what we're going to do is we're going to come into audio share. Negative fill would be an empty, haha. We're going to look at these by date. Trash EDM. Let's go into this intros because intros got short stuff. Let's see what the biggest file is in here. Ah, yeah. Let's use this Alma Piano Fusion. Here we go. 92 seconds. Let's add it. Done. And now you can hit record and 1. Mills Gamer.
Sensation, we are regular. You're my temptation, too strong, you're secular.
All right. So your video is saved to photos. Oh, hi, Professor Boomer. I didn't know you were you. So now let's look in our photos and let's see what we've just got. Let's give it a look. Now, like, I'm not even good at this, right? So different, right? This doesn't look anything like the stock footage we just started with. This is cool.
Sensation, we are regular. You're my temptation, too strong, you're secular.
Nice. So look at that. How crazy is that? OMG. Nice. But then again, now, like, you could go back. Let's toss this. Let's see if we can quickly. We have time. We'll toss this back into superimpose, right? We're going to bring it in. We're going to load our project. Oh, that's not it. Let's get rid of this. Delete. Well, we're gonna add. So I'm actually, let's do something. Let's stack them on top of each other, because that's also something you can do, is you can blend two things together to change them as well. Let's go photo video layer. This is our bit right here. This is our brand new one, right? So then you can hop in and let's just put some of this other stuff that we made earlier back underneath. Okay? So let's put this one in. All right. Now let's add one more. Let's go photo video layer. Let's grab this. And we're going to do one more because it fits. We might grab this. We haven't used that yet. And we're just using photo video layer, photo video layer, photo video layer. We'll add this plain one. And one more photo video layer. Like, try that one maybe. There we go. Now, and of course here we can work with our transitions. They have a lot of crazy transitions here. Let's use a distorted one. Let's go into this equirectangular. And we're gonna just, I'm gonna find weird ones. Let's use this glitch 5. I like that one. You can't see any of this yet because all of this is underneath the top layer, which you can't, which makes it so you can't see. So we're actually just going to throw in, I'm just going to do this super randomly. Let's do shapes, cubes, distort, dreamy.
Fire sensation.
Let's just make this clip we'll make one of these clips longer. I'm going to make this clip longer by shortening it, by speeding it, taking the speed down to half, maybe a third speed. Yep, there we go. Let's actually go back in and remove that speed to more like half. There we go. This is almost one. So, all right, now we're going to take this weird top thing that we did. Hey, James Myers drums. All right, we're going to do a blend mode here. Multiply. Let's find a place where there's something to see. Screen. Ooh, screen looks good. Color dodge looks good. Hard light. Oh, that looks wicked. Whoa, yeah, that looks awesome. I like the hard light. Yeah. Oh my God, that's so freaking cool. By the way, check right here. So some of these are not, you have to go in and use transform, fill. There we go. You can tell by that green outline. Nope, all the other green outlines are fine. Now let's hit this. Oops, hang on a second. We're going to go back and I'm going to full screen this for you so you can see how awesome it looks. There we go. All right, let's full screen this bitch. That's stock footage, my friends. Yeah, sure has improved since the lava lamp. You can do way more than this, you guys. This is just scratching the surface.
We are regular. You're my temptation. Too strong, secular.
Sweet, guys. Let's export that. Save. All right, you guys, it's almost time to go over to Jade's house for the new Rob Jackson app. You guys, don't sleep on the Rob Jackson apps. They're inexpensive, but they're awesome. Rob Jackson's brain, gives me, is so interesting. I would like to take it and just rip it apart. No, I'm just kidding. Woohoo! All right, so we've got it. It's saved. It's in our, there it is. Boom. You've got so much cool stuff. I'm going to say goodbye to you with my face real quick. Let's go. Ooh-ha. Hi. What is up, everybody? This is my face. My facey face. All right. So, right after me, Deja Vu with Jade Star. And after that, we've got Techno Tuesday with Rhythm Republic Radio and Russ 8889. So freaking cool, you guys. Loving it. And then, of course, Wednesday, the big day, Fur and Frets with me, and then Jade again, and then all of our music at U Rock. Woohoo! Yes, improve those stock clips. All right, my friends, big love. All the peace that you can carry that stuff right into your day. Woohoo! 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 Bye-bye.